Hi, welcome to Nightly Haven, where mystery meets curiosity. If you find yourself drawn to the strange, the unexplained, and the stories that keep the night just a little bit darker, then you're in the right place. Subscribe, like, and share, and stay close. Because tonight's tale just might follow you home. Imagine this. It's just after midnight, you're home alone, when a knock rattles the front door. Not loud, just deliberate. You look outside. 2 kids stand on the porch, heads down, still. They ask to come in. And just before you reach the knob, you see their eyes. Completely black, empty, soulless. Tonight, we step into one of the most unsettling modern legends, the Black-Eyed Children. This eerie legend didn't rise from the shadows of folklore or the ancient text. It emerged from the modern world. The first widely known account dates back to 1996 in Abilene, Texas, when a journalist, Brian Bethel, stopped in a parking lot to write a check. He sat in his car. 2 boys approached, asking for a ride home to get money so they could see a movie. At first, they seemed polite, too polite, but something felt off. Their tone didn't match their words. The air around Bethel seemed to thicken. A slow, creeping dread took hold. Then he saw them clearly. Their eyes, completely black. No whites, no irises, just infinite obsidian voids. He didn't speak. He didn't think. He just threw the car in gear and sped off. I had this overwhelming sense that if I unlocked the door, something terrible would happen, Bethel would later write. Since Bethel's chilling encounter, reports have poured in from all corners of the world. Virginia, Ohio, Louisiana, and even UK and Japan. The stories are uncannily alike. Pale children aged 6 to 16, often appearing in pairs, dressed strangely, sometimes in outdated clothing, and speaking in flat and unnatural tones. They always ask to be let into your home, your car, your life, and they never come in unless they are invited. Some say they're just children, lost, afraid, but the fear, the primal, suffocating fear they seem to stir in those who meet them, say otherwise. In a Louisiana motel in 2010, a woman traveling alone checked into a roadside motel. It was around 3 a.m. when a knock came at her door. 2 children stood outside, 1 boy, 1 girl, heads tilted low. She asked what they needed. Their voices barely rose above a whisper. "We need to use your phone." A chill ran down her spine. She didn't open the door, just stared through the peephole. The kids didn't leave. They just stood there still as statues. And when she finally drew the curtain to look again, they were staring back into her soul with black, lifeless eyes. I didn't sleep. I didn't move. I just prayed the sun would rise. In a camper in Ohio in 2014, a man camping in his RV parked deep into the Ohio woods heard a soft tapping around 1 a.m. He opened the curtain. 2 pale-faced boys stood there, motionless in the moonlight. They said that they were lost, asked to come inside. But as the man looked closer, dread curled his guts. One of them said, "We can't come in unless you invite us." And that's when he saw their eyes, solid black, as if someone had scooped the humanity out of them. He didn't sleep, gun in hand, lights on, until dawn broke through the trees. In an apartment in Portland in 2018, a woman living on the third-floor apartment building was awoken by 3 sharp knocks on the door. No buzzer, no call from the downstairs, just the knocking. She peeked through the peephole. A girl and a boy, maybe 9 or 10, dirty, torn clothes, blank expression. "We're hungry," the girl said softly. "May we come in?" When she hesitated, the girl's expression didn't change, only her tone. "We'll wait until you say yes." A wave of nausea washed over her. Her vision blurred. Something felt wrong. She slammed the door and called the police. By the time they arrived, the hallway was empty. On a roadside in England in 2005, driving through the fog near Cannock Chase, a man spotted a girl standing alone on the side of the road. Concerned, he slowed down. She approached the driver's side window. No fear, no urgency, just calm, cold content. "You need to take me home," she said. But when he asked where she lived, she didn't answer. Instead, she lifted her head, her eyes black and endless. He sped off, heart pounding, convinced he just stared in the face of something inhuman. The black-eyed children invite a storm of theories. Are they ghosts, alien hybrids, demonic entities that need permission to enter our world? Some paranormal investigators believe they're similar to vampires, bound by rules to prevent them from entering uninvited. Others think they are psychological projections, manifestations of our collective fear. Skeptics argue it's all sleep paralysis, mass hysteria, or online storytelling gone viral. But there's one thing they can't explain. The same eyes, the same feelings of dread, same silence after they vanish. Whether they're real or not, the black-eyed children speak to something ancient inside of us, a fear of what pretends to be innocent, of things that knock in the night, asking for permission to come closer. Would you open the door?